I'm BJ. Welcome back to your weekly whiskey, beer, bourbon, and all things barrel aged vlog. I think I got it right this week.
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome. We're so glad to have you back this week. Hopefully, you enjoyed our news segment we did and released over the weekend. If you missed that, don't forget to go back and watch Whiskey News, Barrel
it's
News.
really just me raging on tilt the whole time about bad reviews that are out there.
Yeah, but it's so worth it. It's so good. You got to go back and watch it.
Again, just my biggest recommendation: just take all of these reviews with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you got to talk into your mic there, bud.
That you read online.
There, yeah, it's getting there. Can we?
There, how's that? Put me down.
There you go. That sounds so much better.
So much better.
Thank you.
All right, you got it.
Anyways, you were saying you were ranting.
No, I was just you got to take these reviews with a grain of salt, right? Because there's so many bad reviews out there. There's so many sponsored reviews, if you catch my drift, that are just like, oh yeah, #1 pick of August 2022 is what was it? Few. Or,
Yeah, it was Few. It was
what
Few
other
bourbon.
Garbage was on there, and I was like, come on.
It was a lot of garbage. Are we public?
So.
I don't think we're public.
I think we are, but give me a second because I can confirm it by going to the YouTubes here.
Go to the YouTubes.
Now we're live. So that viewer count doesn't update in real time.
Well, I just didn't see.
through our
Okay.
streamer thing, but it's
Normally
rocking
our
and
crew
rolling.
is already chatting in the chat.
Yeah.
Normally the live chat is blowing up.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Hey, viewers, 2 viewers. We love you. Thanks
Yes.
for tuning in on time.
All right. So
This party is just getting started.
what do we got tonight?
Well, we are doing something really cool, pretty exclusive. For those of you that are in the bourbon community, the whiskey community, you probably follow something called the Reddit, the subreddit bourbon group. All right, so this is the bourbon subreddit on Reddit. It's r/bourbon, and the one of the subreddit members, one of the redditors that are on there, a guy named Take T, the number 8. KE, and he's probably joining us tonight. We hope he is. I already messaged him.
Jay, better known as Take. He's part of the Whiskey Raiders.
Jay West.
WhiskeyRaiders.com. Shout out to those guys over there.
Hey, Jay. And so Take put out this pick through Dancing Goat. This comes in from Wisconsin. This is actually coming in from Cambridge, Wisconsin, from the Dancing Goat Distillery. And really, really interesting. You'll see we already drank the neck out of this. We did that a couple of weeks ago just in preparation for the show. This was pretty hot and hypey on the bourbon subreddit, and we were very lucky. James was all over it, jumped in, got a bottle. Really cool we got this. So this is really good. We're excited to share this out with you. Jimmy, what else you got to share about this bottle?
I mean, a couple things, right? I mean, I'll just jump right in and talk bottle stats. So what
Please.
they do with subreddit bourbon is they kind of do like a raffle, right? So you opt in, and then they kind of like run a drawing like weekly, every couple weeks, like whether or not you have the opportunity to buy one. So of course I'm usually in on all the stuff these guys offer, and especially just looking at this description. First of all, you know how we all love to have just weird, random, wacky bottles here. Shelly, be careful. She's driving, but she's here. So
Hey, what up, Shelly?
Pay attention to the road, but thanks for joining.
Thanks for having us on.
Uncle Punky, how's it going? Welcome.
What
to the
up,
show.
Uncle Punky?
So anyway, these guys work really closely with Sealbox. I know a lot of you out there,
God love you, Sealbox. Shout out.
what do you say? Procure spirits through Sealbox.
You might be
shout out to
sponsored
those
by
guys.
Sealbox. We'd like to be sponsored by Sealbox.
Jeez, right?
Just FYI, you
some
ever want
amazing-
to advertise with us? Sealbox, we have your golden voices.
So I have, I'm guessing these are Jay's tasting notes from the post here. So I'm just gonna read it, and then we'll jump in and kind of give our own.
That'd be great.
So some details. This is coming in at 58% ABV. Dancing Goat.
Okay.
So apparently there was a little label delay. So this is actually a 9-year high rye instead of an 8-year. So that's nice.
Okay.
58%. The yield was 192 bottles, so pretty typical, standard.
Okay.
$69 plus I think like 15 shipping. So
Not bad.
not too bad. Tasty notes. Apparently, it's very heavy on the cherry cola.
Interesting. Okay.
So cherry cola richness of a bourbon. Cask is next level. Hefty maple tobacco, hint of cinnamon, bold oak and toffee. Rich, powerful pour. Hint of cola, root beer, ginger, creme brulee, and honey. Add some sweet zip before the oak takes back, delivering rich, oaky, dry cherry cola bourbon pour. So I'm digging that, and that's kind of like right up my alley, right? Like you guys know me out there, like
Very Stag
cherry
Junior-y.
cola and Stag Junior-ish. Even though it's a rye, but just sort of those flavor profiles, tasty notes, like jumped at me. I'm like, I'm getting this. A 9-year too for $70.
I'm going to tell you, this is
Why not?
it's interesting you say that. It's not a rye. This is a high rye bourbon, but it is not classified as a rye.
Oh, see, I don't know the mash bill, so maybe that's my
So
ignorance.
it's interesting. We've talked about the mash bill. They I think this is only 17% rye.
First of all, Uncle Punky says hi to Bourbon Cat. So just
Oh
real
yeah,
quick,
look, Jamba
she
is
has
joining
not
us.
joined the show in many months. I would say it's probably like 2 or 3 months.
It's pretty cool.
So Bourbon Cat, just literally, we came down here. We started doing a sound check. She bebops from downstairs.
Like, oh,
and
hey,
jumps
what's up,
right
everybody?
on DJ's lap, and she's just purring away, hanging out here. So I don't know if we can catch a purr. Hold on, let me get the camera down to her.
Oh yeah, that purr's picking up.
is it
That purr's picking up.
We get some purrs.
Got the purrs. Purrs on the mic.
So she approves of everything we do tonight. So Dancing Goat must be doing something right. So I'm
So-
very optimistic.
Can you look up the mash bill really quick?
That's the thing. I tried and I couldn't find it.
We had it
so
once
if anybody
before.
in the chat knows the Dancing Goat High Rye Bourbon mash bill, we're going to turn to the good old Google.
So you look that up. I'm going to read you I want to read you the story on this. I'm going to read you the bottle stats here right off the bottle.
Okay.
So again, we've already noted the sticker is wrong. It says an 8-year. We know it's a 9-year because of the sticker problems. This is the Stillman's Private Stock Straight Bourbon Whiskey coming out of barrel number 4,261, 58%. So just as we said, this is a hot boy. This was Take's pick on the subreddit, bourbon subreddit. And it says here, my grandfather always told me when it comes to bourbon, never cheap out on the rye. 2 handfuls. My father says the same thing, but different. Layer fruit notes into a barrel with 2 handfuls of rye. I figured we'd toss in 2 plus a pinch, just in case. Aromas of sweet fruit, caramel, vanilla, rich oak, and cream swirl at the surface of this cask-strength single barrel 9-year-old straight bourbon. We don't make a lot of bourbon, but when we dream of it tasting, we dream of it tasting like this one day. Here's to life, 2 handfuls. This straight bourbon whiskey has hand-selected from our Stillman's Private Stock, Dancing Goat, finest quality, Nick Moss blender and distiller.
All right. Okay.
So there you go.
And I'm looking. I'm going
The
all.
Dancing
I'm
Goat.
looking everywhere, and I just can't find it. So.
Yeah, maybe I was way wrong. I thought we had said that this was a pretty high corn, a 17%.
All right. Well, we'll stop right there.
I think it's
because we don't know.
75% corn, 17% rye, 5% barley. That's what I think it is.
Well, let's jump in. Did you already pour
Let's
it?
jump into it. I've already poured it out for you.
All right. Cheers. Let's get a little nose.
And cheers
here.
to all of you.
Cheers, friends out there. Cheers to Bourbon Cat. She's really involved tonight.
What a nose. Holy cow,
Patrick,
what a nose.
welcome. He's how about that Prideful Goat? Yeah, actually, how about that Prideful Goat? I'm digging Prideful Goat too, but this is Dancing Goat. Different goats.
Get your goats right.
Oh, I love that.
This is a
It's like
classic
candy.
classic bourbon nose right here.
It's like a sweet buttercream. I'm getting that buttercream off like a Costco cake.
Yeah.
Not crappy Albertsons where they use the fake.
Whoa.
I'm
Don't
talking
you
about
besmirch
legit-
Albertsons.
I'm talking about legit buttercream frosting.
But yes,
on that
this does
nose.
smell very Costco buttercream.
Whoa, that is
It's-
legit like buttercream. This is just frosting. I'm about to
Yeah,
drink.
a lot
Vanilla
of sweet, a lot of butter. I mean, it's got that sweet,
Yeah, it's that
rich
richness.
butter. Yeah, maybe a little toffee.
I don't know that I
classic.
get a ton of cherry cola on the nose. Maybe that's what I'm. There's a sweetness, like a syrupy sweetness that
But it smells
I
more
could-
like baking, like
it's
baked
more of a
goods
baking
and frosting.
sweetness
Yeah,
than a cola sweetness.
yeah, I
But-
agree with that.
Because I'm not getting. So I would say it would be more cola if it had more of a maybe a little bit of clove in there or a little bit of starness. Anise. So
Ooh, the cola comes through in that first
okay.
sip. I did not chew this week for for those returning watchers.
Yeah, because
I've been in the chew.
Because of the comments, everyone's saying
Saying stop the chew.
The chew.
Wow, a lot of cola, some good bitterness. Like
Oak.
it's the
oakiness,
oaky
the oak.
tannins, those Biff tannins.
Biff tannins are coming through. Yeah, I mean, it does have a bit of an oak, like an oak punch, but there is some very pleasant sweetness. Definitely, I'm getting the cherry cola now. Once you get into the taste, and for a 58%er, like first shock to the palate, I really didn't get.
I got a little bit of cough.
Fairly mellow.
It's a nice Kentucky hug, It's not overwhelming, but it's it's a
Pretty
firm
mild.
embrace.
But then there's like a pepper, like a pink peppercorn, like a really, I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it.
Yeah, I think that's the oaky tannin.
Yeah.
I get a lot more in that second sip. It's a little more harsh. It's a little more abrasive. It is peppery. But yeah, you lose a little bit of the fruit. I think that might too just be the ethanol. This is a hot boy. That could be just the ethanol coming through.
So
Really
do these
cutting in.
guys source or they distill their own? I'm assuming they distill their own.
Didn't say.
Man, I wish we had some more info on these guys. Like, yeah, I know. Sorry about that all. Dancing Goat. Like, literally, you go on their website and they don't even list this. When you click on spirits on the Dancing Goat website, you can't even, like, look at any stats on this. So, hey, Dancing Goat, if you're watching the show, you might want to go in there, even though you're not selling it. Just put some info on your single barrel picks. I think that's some people would dig that.
Yeah, tell me more.
A lot of people look that up, right? Like, I'll be honest with you, there's not a lot of reviews on this. There's a couple handfuls of like Reddit reviews, which are typical of these, subreddit bourbon bottles.
Yeah.
But there's not really like any of the big players.
Tell me
Obviously
more. I
not
want to know
us.
more about this.
That's the thing. There's
Stillman.
really not like.
I want to know about who Stillman is and what is it that Stillman picked. That's what I want to know.
So apparently,
did Stillman
Cambridge,
pick?
Wisconsin, is just out of Madison. You know who we need here tonight? We need Redbeard.
I am going to Madison someday soon.
Well, I'm sure if Redbeard was here, he would probably know.
Yeah, Redbeard.
That's
Come on,
right.
man.
That's his area.
Leave us a comment.
right?
Tell us what's going on.
So if you're watching, shoot us a comment after the fact.
Yeah, give us a
since you're
heads
not
up.
with us
Tell me
live
what's
tonight.
going on over there in Madison.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got the lowdown.
Maybe Don's
So-
watching. If Don's watching, Don knows a little bit about what's going on out there in Wisconsin.
So here we go. The Dancing Goat was established by a collection of family and friends. We remain true to the goat. I don't know why they put that in quotes. What does that mean? Combining the art and science of distillation from past experience with modern technology. We are continuously exploring new methods and techniques of distilling, so you never know what you'll discover upon a visit to the goat.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, that true to the goat thing is kind of like, that doesn't make any sense, but
You ever play
Catch
Goat
me if I
Simulator
get it.
on
dude,
Xbox?
Goat Simulator is amazing.
Goat Simulator is pretty fun.
So it looks pretty serious
pretty
here.
great.
So I'm on their website, guys, and
It
like,
does
they have
look
a
pretty
really
legit.
nice tap room or like
Yeah.
a
It's a little
tasting
tasting room.
room.
It's called
let's
the
go on
tasting, and it's classic.
yeah. Let's go on the Insta. I should just be sharing this with everyone. But,
Yeah, it would be nice. That'd be nice of you.
you know,
Instead, we're just being selfish. We're watching it to ourselves.
yeah. I can't even scroll on this drive. Flipping.
So getting in through our 3-taste rule. Remember, we do 3 tastes here. Your first taste is your shock to the palate. Your second, the bloom as you start to develop some things, and your third is where you kind of start to decide.
They're very
"Hey, I
clear on the
might like
website
this."
that they are not affiliated with Dancing Goats Coffee. By the way,
Oh, very clear. Okay, just clearing that up.
FYI, just FYI.
So as I'm getting into this now, I think this is lovely. I think this is a very complex version of what I want a bourbon to taste like.
Here's the thing: if it's not sourced, and if Dancing Goat is okay, Patrick says the Googles says MGP sourced. Okay,
I would believe
because
that.
I was gonna say if these guys are
really
putting
good.
this out,
It's really good.
this is impressive.
It's very
sourced
tasty.
MGP for a 9-year MGP, it's still very solid. It kind of makes me wonder. So is this a single barrel blend? Is that what it says on the bottle? Is this a blend of single barrels at cask strength, or is it Like, is it a barrel number or something on the?
Oh, it's a barrel number. This is coming right out of a barrel.
All right. So they picked this barrel. So it's a
This is
single
barrel.
barrel.
This is barrel 4,261.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so this is a barrel.
I mean, it kind of reflects sourced MGP over that 8-9 year. I mean, guys, that's what are you doing?
I found out what was wrong with your microphone.
That was just awful, and it still sounds terrible. I can hear it through your mic. I sound like I'm talking in a tin can.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna fix you. There you go. I think that fixed it.
That was wretched.
Wow, I think I figured out what's wrong with your mic. Talk again.
Test, mic
That sounds
check.
much better.
Much better. Wow, I don't know why. It's
Yeah,
a
you
little
sounded
janky.
terrible.
But back to MGP sourced stuff, right? They caught on, right? You look at, what is it, Remus, and you look at their own, what is it Luxro, I think? They all do their own, or Luxco. No, I know I'm getting that wrong.
Luxco?
No, they call their
Luxro?
own sourced
Remus?
Remus. So all
Yeah,
the
I know
George
about
Remus
that.
line
I know
is
about George
like-
Remus.
Anyway, MGP, Midwestern Grain Products, has caught on, and they now are like, why are we selling all of our older
Good stuff to good people.
stocks? When we can start taking credit for it with our own line of bourbon. But again, guys, you can't go wrong really with an aged over 8 to 9 year MGP juice. This is
Man,
a
that's
9-year.
good. It's really good.
Price is fantastic. First thing that comes to mind when I think of like older MGP is like Smoke Wagon, right? Shout out to Aaron and Smoke Wagon and the crew out there.
Yeah, he just
we
released
love
today.
Smoke Wagon because it's Vegas and he's based out of here. So
He just released new tasting notes on the newest batch.
you know, and no, because that's a topic that's going to get me on a rant.
Yeah, we'll do that
I
at
wanna
the
get
end.
on a
We'll
rant.
do that at
We'll
the
do
end.
that at the end.
We'll do
We'll
that
get
at
back
the
to Dancing
end.
Goat, but please remind me to talk about Smoke Wagon Rant.
Don't worry, we will. We won't miss out on
Let's
that
jump right in.
opportunity.
So nose.
So, yeah, I'd like to
we
talk about
talked
this.
Nose. I think we kind of talked taste. So we're kind of right there, taste.
And then we said what?
value.
It's like $70?
Yeah.
$70. $70. A little hard to get. Obviously, you're not walking in and buying Dancing Goat off the shelf.
No, but here's what I want to say. If you guys have an opportunity, a few things. First of all, get on Subreddit Bourbon. That's the first thing you guys need to do if you're not already. If you want to learn, I would say that I've probably picked up. I just sit there and read Reddit all day long, right?
You want to top off there?
I'm good. I still
Come
have-
on, you want to top off. Thanks.
Um,
You got some.
Okay.
You've got some
okay.
reviewing to do,
You give me
pal.
like a double pour here tonight.
Hey, you've got some reviewing
Get
to
me
do
loaded.
here.
You don't have to do this if you want to take advantage of me.
Oh,
Okay.
I appreciate that invitation.
There you go. So here's the thing. Subscribe to Subreddit Bourbon. First of all, you guys should be reading that. Look at all the
Should
top
be,
posts.
yes.
It is a wealth of knowledge and
Agreed.
resource that you guys just need to check out.
Yep,
Okay, that's
agreed.
the first thing.
Yep,
Second of all, Whiskey Raiders, take Subreddit Bourbon, get on his mailing list.
absolutely.
Get on there, and then you can all participate. You can have a chance to win these bottles just like we did,
And learn something.
and learn something. There's
It's a
some
2 for
great,
1.
Yeah, there's some great. I mean, I have confidence in these guys' tasting profiles and reviews, so I would hope that my confidence in them would, you guys would all take that to heart when you guys think about what you want to do with your hard-earned shekels. So there's that. So you got to do Subreddit Bourbon, get set up with Take and his newsletter.
Yeah, check it out.
And then here's the thing. Dancing Goat, Rando, Wisconsin. I was like, guys, we need this for the show. It's super random and fun.
We have another Wisconsin bottle
Jump
back
outside of your norm. Get away from the B-Tax. Get away from the hype. Get away from the crap you can't find. Get away from the Blantons. Which, by the way, if you're on our Instagram and you saw our amazing video BJ
Do you like
produced
that?
this morning.
Do you like that
Very
video?
simple. I just love it in its simplicity, but the music is what really sets it off. So
You like all
follow
those?
us at the
You
Barrel
like all
Buds
those
on
horses for
Instagram.
horses?
We liked horses for horses.
Yeah, you.
Goodbye horses while showing us Blanton's bottles is always a winner.
Would you drink me?
I drink me.
I drink
I
me.
drink me. Anyway,
It's off the rails.
get
Off
a
the
whole
rails.
old MGP juice.
Tell me about your nose.
it's
Tell
gonna
me
become
about. Tell
really
me about
quick.
this. Come
I
on.
want to wrap this up first.
Yeah, we
Old
gotta
MGP
wrap it.
juice. Just if you can find it, if you just get it. All right.
anywhere from $80 to $150 if you can get 8-year or over MGP juice.
Yes.
95% of the time, it's going to be a winner.
Okay.
In my opinion.
All right.
So, what do you want? The nose?
Tell me your
Again,
nose.
I think it was like a monster buttercream, literally vanilla frosting.
Agreed. Yeah.
In the glass.
Yeah.
Patrick wants to know when we're doing a yak review. That's coming up soon.
Patrick,
and
you
are
should stick
talking
around.
About, do you want like a yak, the group yak,
Hold on.
or Armin yak?
Keep it to the end. Keep it to the end. Keep on your
Tapu
score.
Koko, what's up, bud?
Keep on your
See,
score.
now he says I have a low volume.
You have a low
Do I have a low
volume.
volume? I have to be loud.
You shouldn't have a low volume. I turned you up.
All right. Hopefully I'm good. If we have any
I can
sound
hear you
complaints,
good.
please let me know, guys. All right. Well, maybe he needs to turn his shit down or something.
Yeah, turn your shit down, man.
All right, so that's my nose. What about you? I think you're kind of concurring with most of the...
Yep.
All right.
Oh man, see now I sound all echoey. Oh, that sounds terrible.
Man, I just loathe when I hear that click of
Click.
the button
Click.
on the mixer. It just sets me off for some reason.
Hey, body. Hi, body. Just chill. Okay, so I agree. I think the nose sounds is great. Listen, I'm thinking about sound so much. I think the nose is amazing. Really sweet, rich butter. This smells like when you're melting brown sugar into hot butter on the stove.
Maple
Getting
syrup.
ready to do
a
something
little
real magical in the kitchen.
syrupy, baking spice, sugary. He says, you fixed it almost. Same laptop. Great as ever. Yeah, exactly. So no, we actually upgrade. The laptop's brand new, and technically the mixer's new. We're working on getting new mics, which are happening slowly but surely. I have a bunch of notifications on Facebook Marketplace to get some Rhodes. We want some Rode pod mics.
Yeah, we want to get those
Rhodes.
See?
Yeah. Or some Sures, if we can afford Sures one of these days.
I don't understand why I sound so bad. It's all echoey. It sounds terrible. Can't fix it.
Let me ask you a question.
The only way to fix it is to do that.
What you hear in your ears is what they hear?
Well, what I hear in my ears sounds amazing.
But everyone in the chat's bitching that it's not amazing. Maybe those headphones, those cans you're wearing.
These cans are awesome, man.
No, maybe not.
There. But is there
TFC
now, like
says
now?
there.
Is that now, this
Right
moment now? Or is this like 5 seconds ago now?
Yes, if that is a Foztech. No, we went bougie a little bit. This is
the Yamaha.
What is it? The
MG
10XU. The big dog. We didn't play
I don't
around.
think it's a big dog.
Hey, this is a big dog.
This is a
when
big.
it comes
This is a bigger
to-
deal. It's not a Behringer.
Okay, but we're also not. We don't have a rock concert. starting
BJ
here
sounds
shortly.
good. Why, thank you.
I don't know. It's got to be the shitter mic.
No, I have the shitter mic. Oh, as you pop everybody's ears. Oh my
How's
god.
that? Any better?
That sounds good.
See, now that sounds good. We fixed it. All right.
Maybe you just had a bad connection.
Maybe I just had a bad connection.
I think you sound much better.
Corroded connections
Yeah,
or
those
something.
Corroded cardio.
ends.
Corroded cardioids.
cardioids. Say that 3 times really fast.
Hey, keep drinking that whiskey. All right, so yeah. So that's the nose. I'm gonna jump right into.
He
to
says I'm
taste
low.
now.
I'm a little low. He just said that now. If you can
Low.
turn me up just a hair.
Turn you up a hair.
Hopefully. How's that, TFC? How's that? All right. We'll go with that. And I'm like, how is that? And then I get all quiet like an idiot. I
He's
should
like,
probably
how's
keep
that?
Talking. All right. Anyway, back to Dancing Goat. I think I've said what we said. You've said what you said. We've talked about nose. We've talked about taste. We've
Well,
talked
no, we're
about
gonna jump into taste a little bit.
value. Okay.
I do just want to say, good mouthfeel on this. Good full body.
Mm.
Good full body on the mouthfeel.
Good call. Yeah, I totally
We
kind
can
of
talk about
spaced
that.
out about mouthfeel.
It's not real thin. It feels great. It's something that I feel like I could chew if I wanted. It's not super, it's not overly complex. I think that it finds a good way to make itself enjoyable.
I got a weird, I guess, opinion here. And this is
Okay.
going to come off
Yeah.
weird, but I don't have a better way of processing this. It has a throaty ethanol burn that I am having kind of a hard time
Yeah, I
getting
agree
over
with
the
that.
hump. Does that sound right? Like
That sounds okay.
The ethanol doesn't hit me on my palate.
Okay.
It kind of hits me in the back of the
gullet, right? Like it's kind of like oof. Like I get a
Yeah,
little bit of a
get it,
back
like
end
here?
burn. Yeah,
Like right here.
yeah.
Yeah, I can totally
And
appreciate that.
I've never had that. I don't know, that kind of feeling before.
So I think
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not ideal.
I get it. I think that it's interesting as this kind of warms up and lets the oxygen get into it a little bit. It's kind of bready, a little waffly, a lot of cakey. It's cakey, it's bakey.
So I think as it warms up, I'm gonna kind of divergent paths here. I think I'm getting a bit of I think the pepper, it's starting to warm up. I'm getting a bit more of those pepper notes. The oak kind of slides in, and it's like, hey guys.
But it does. It leads
9
very
years of
oaky.
oak.
That's what I'm gonna say. It
Okay.
leads really oaky.
Yeah,
But then it does expand and open up to something very.
but it's not an off-putting pepper
bready.
cinnamon oak, which I can't stand with most MGPs. I got it. I've been messing with it this whole time. All right, there you go. And so
There you go. There you go.
Thank
There you go.
Thank you. That's what I got for you guys on it.
I put a little water in mine.
Oh yeah, how's the cut?
Not good. The cut is not good.
Oh, the cut
Not
is
good.
not good.
Ugh, it's awful.
Can you give me a little capful over there if you don't mind?
I'm not even going to give you a capful. A capful would be too much. I'm just going to give you a
A
drop.
dash, a drop. All right.
So I think that it really brings out a lot of oakiness in a bad way. We talk about this on the show that sometimes you add a little water, you cut it. Sometimes it opens up those molecules, to allow your palate to dive into some of the flavors. The flavors that come through when you do that are not necessarily good. And again, we're not an exact science here. We're not using a water dropper. We're just dropping a little water in there to kind of open the molecule.
Yikes.
And I don't like what's going on there at all. So pre-cut, I'm going to tell you, I think the flavors here are great.
Don't cut
it's
this.
big. Yeah, I wouldn't cut this. This
This
Knob
turns
Creek
into
is what I
everything
think
I
of.
don't like. Yeah.
This turns into everything I hate about Knob Creek.
Tannins to the extreme.
Yeah.
Top feeds like tannins. I'm like, yeah.
I think $70 for a unique barrel pick is a
I'm
pretty
all
good
about
deal.
it. Guys, I can't
I
tell
think that's cool.
you.
And for something, unique and not mainstream, it's craft. I like that.
Here's the thing. Secondary
cool.
prices, I've noticed. Here's what I noticed, right? I'm in like an infinite amount of Facebook secondary flipping groups, national groups, et cetera, et cetera. Prices have kind of stabilized and coming down 10, 20, I'd say 10% across the board.
Coming down.
Coming down. That could be a trend, maybe not. Maybe the bourbon has peaked. I think it has. I think we are over the hump of peak bourbon for thankfully. I hope so.
For the year, we're in the donut hole.
I'm not getting wood here because here's the thing. If we're over the hump on bourbon, that means everybody that's watching the show, we're going to be able to start finding more stuff.
We're going to go back into the Taurus soon.
Hopefully. But here's the thing. I like finding this off-the-shelf random group picks and random bottles. As long as it's not Good Times or Nulu, I'm all about it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Nulu.
Wretched.
No, it is not. You hold your tongue. Hold your tongue about Nulu. Stop that.
Anyway.
We've had some good Nulu.
All right, I knew that was going to be polarizing, and I almost hesitated to say
We've
it.
had
but-
some. No, I'm going to hold you to that. We've had good Nulu.
Okay,
you can't just come out of
here's
the
what we're
gates and
gonna
be
do.
like, Nulu's
Okay.
bullcrap. We've
Okay.
had good
All right,
Nulu.
we're going to put my opinion where our mouth is, and we're going to wrap up our review of this, and then we're going to open up a Nulu bottle that's behind me. I have picks.
Yeah, we'll
countless
do that
picks.
as we review the news. That's great.
Let's review it. What are you
All
giving it?
All right. Nose for me is a 3. It's like wanting to put your face into
I love it. I'm with you.
gold and warmth, and the nose is what's inside of the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. Okay, that's what this nose is. It is the glowing thing inside of the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. That's what the nose is on this bottle. It's really good. The
And what was
flavor,
that supposed to be? Marcellus Wallace's soul?
yeah, probably.
I think that's what they said it was supposed
it's
to
the
be.
allegory, right?
Yeah. Anyway, that's really down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, this is a really good motherfucking glass of bourbon.
MFing.
MF.
Anyway.
Anyways, I'll edit that in post. The flavor, I'm going to give a 2. I think that it's good. the 2 in my way is an okay.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
kind of still on the old scale to help me get where I'm going. And then I think a 3 for getting a single barrel at $70. That's a good value, especially
For a
not
9-year.
so get. Yeah, that's cool. So that's going to put me in 80s range. That's an 8 out of 10 Noble Illinois bonus here. So 80s, 83 out of 100 if I had to put it in an out of 100 score, 8 out
Okay.
of 10. I'd give it like an 8.3. So an 8.3 out of 10 or an 83 out of 100. That helps everybody who likes different scorings. That's where I'm at.
All right. So before I jump into my, hold
Bang,
on.
bang!
Just to recap, 83 out of 100
Or 8.3 out of 10.
or an 8.3 out of 10.
It's delightful.
You said that. Okay, and I'm going to jump into mine
Shooter
here. And I do like how you kind of use the old scoring system to kind of base your score off the new.
Gets me where I'm going. It helps me put a level to kind of how I feel about everything and where I would put it against just about everything else.
Well, and also it explains a lot to our friends out there because you don't just come up with the arbitrary number, right? You're defining it, you're breaking it out,
Yeah.
and that's awesome.
And I think
So-
Take did a really nice job in the barrel selection on this as far as like finding something that is approachable, unique, checks all the boxes as far as like something you want to drink, while still being unique and hard to get. Like I think that it checks a lot of boxes.
Yeah, and again, seal box guys, like, and I'll spell
Yeah.
it for you for those that haven't been on there. I'll put it in the chat. So I don't know, I actually can't type it. SEELBACHS.com.
Sealbox.
Check them out. They have some crazy stuff, and they ship to a ton of states. So really
For
quick,
now.
Top Feed in the chat, TFC says, how has this live stream not gotten the audience it deserves yet? And he
Thanks,
said
Top Feed.
if he didn't swim with complete edgelord trolls, he'd recommend it to his internet friends. Hey, here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's my answer to that.
That's great.
We are all about
That's great.
consistency and quality.
Well,
And
quality.
quality is kind of like we're on the
It's
edge
very
there.
objective.
But consistent.
Consistency, yes,
I'm gonna say
100%.
fair and honest reviews. You guys
Absolutely
have
fair and
seen
honest.
some of our shows.
100%.
You know me, I can't be bought. I can't answer to these guys. But we've had some stuff on the show where I just am ready to like vomit, and we've been there, done that. Watch previous shows.
Hey, watch just previous shows 2 and 3 weeks ago. We were rating the Lucky 7 14-year and the Calumet
no, the
16
Calumet
years,
16,
which are 2 of the hypiest bottles right now in bourbon
It
whiskey.
was like
and
ashtray
we were like,
water
ashtray
on
water?
the Calumet.
No, it kind of smells like poopery.
And then for those that didn't know, Lucky 7, so the 14-year went on their website live for sale, and it sold out in like 10 minutes.
Hypey.
And I'm going to tell you right
But
now,
not good.
I had the webpage open, and then I thought about the show, and I'm like, I can't spend.
Oh, the hype was real with you.
Here's the thing. You guys got to remember, $10 per year, I think, is a solid average spend on a liquor.
That's
and I say liquor
pre-inflation.
because I say
It's
that's whiskey,
pre-inflation.
scotch. Well, I don't want to say pre-inflation. I'm going to put $10 is like my
Okay.
standard.
Okay.
Anyway, it was $139.99. It's a 14-year
Mm-hmm.
sourced, obviously, juice. And I don't know, it just did not. Honestly, I think this is better.
Oh, yeah, I drink this over
I
those
would
2
drink
any day.
this over the Lucky
Score.
7.
Give me your score.
All right. Nose. I'm echoing a lot off of what BJ says. Nose is a 3. Fantastic nose.
Yeah.
If I just smelled that, if there's a blind tasting, that's where I think it would kind of separate itself from the pack, is because the nose is so
would-
good,
yeah, it
so
would pull
top tier.
ahead.
S meta for the nose.
It's
Wow.
good. It's
Like,
real good.
meta. If every top
Real good.
tier $1,000 whiskey smelled like this, I'd be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Taste, unfortunately, where it does fall a little short, it doesn't live up to that amazing nose, but it's close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like a 7, like 7, 8, like a 2, 1, like a.
What are you talking about?
I know I'm mixing. Hold
7,
on.
8.
The old scoring system. It's like a 2 plus, because we would give what a 0 to 3 scoring.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So taste was solid. Could I sit here and sip it for like an hour? Yeah. Could I have a cigar and enjoy it even more? Probably. It would hold its own up against a cigar. Value, that's another 3. So I'm kind of with you, Beej. I'm kind of thinking in the 80s out of 100.
Oh yeah.
The problem is I don't know where I want to put it, and I'm thinking, do I want to put it above 85 or below 85?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it an 86.
Oh, you're gonna scooch it over the hill. Okay.
I'm just going to put it right over the hump.
That's fine.
I think it's a solid B+.
I don't know about that, but okay.
The value is there. The nose is there. The taste is just a little like awesome, come and go, quick mouthfeel. Doesn't linger too much. Doesn't give me a Kentucky hug. That weird like esophageal ethanol burn, where I was like, that's weird.
Esophageal ethanol. What the hell? We were just getting compliments for being a good show, and then you got to pull out esophageal ethanol burn. Like, who do you think you are? Get your
Mr.
ascot
Big
off.
stuff, right?
No, take your
take
ascot
off my ascot.
Good
Anyway,
God.
don't go there. Thanks, TFC. We appreciate the
Yeah,
the
warms.
comments. And we appreciate you
warms the
guys.
cockle of my
You
heart.
guys are the ones that are here with us every week. We've
Yeah,
been doing this
thanks.
for 2 years, and you guys
2
are
years.
here every freaking Wednesday.
Guys, we're coming
with
up.
us.
Hold on. So 86, you said.
86 out of 100.
I'm going to give it an 83. So this is a solid pick.
Solid pick. We're giving it the thumbs up. Unfortunately, you can't get this specific bottle, but be on the lookout for Dancing Goat 8-year. Join subreddit. Join Jay's
This is a
newsletter
9-year.
at Whiskey Raiders. Join Sealbox's newsletters because they do bangers. They put out
do.
single barrels of
They
their
do.
own. So does Whiskey Raiders. Do it.
All right.
good
So
stuff.
so I just want to bring up a pretty big fact here before we
Hold on.
cut this portion and then we move to the
Esophageal
news.
is a word every company wants to hear in their reviews. TFC said that. You're absolutely right.
Thank you. Good call back to K Hungy. That's pretty good. Guys, this is episode 95, which means
It is.
in a couple of weeks we are going to film
Big hundo.
episode 100. Can you believe this? Episode 100. I'm super excited because I feel like we're starting to get a handle. Well, I was feeling like it until tonight's show. We were getting a handle on the sound setup, and that we were actually going to go full podcast. And I was going to start releasing shows on podcast. I don't know that that's going to happen yet, but it's a goal.
Our sounds
It's a goal.
mediocre. Videos mediocre still.
No, our video. Look
what
how
what
good our
chaps
video
my
looks. It looks
ass
good.
Is that you have like 10-year-old kids streaming Fortnite on YouTube videos
Stop it.
that their
I'm
quality
trying to say
is
something
like
excited. So just stop.
4K streaming,
Oh my God.
and we're over here on like a 1950s, vacuum tube television.
All I
And
can
it
think of
just
is
drives
the stupid
me
TikTok
nuts.
with the stupid recorder.
It's our tech ignorance, and it's
Anyways,
unfortunate because I'm in the tech industry.
yeah, you are digging a hole. So stop.
And I just can't. I don't know how to do it. We'll fix
The
it one of these
point
days.
is,
Maybe we just need money.
episode 100 is coming up.
Yes,
We have plenty of money,
that's true.
but we could have more.
Hashtag sponsorship.
Hashtag, hey, Dancing Goat, we'd love a sponsorship.
Hold on.
Hey,
Let me talk about that really
Sealbox,
quick.
we
Hold
want to
on,
be
hold on.
your voice.
With sponsorships, here's the thing. Any distillery out there, I don't want money. I am sure there is so many reviewers out there that just take a check, that just take an envelope, that just take a cash, Venmo, whatever, a Zelle from these distilleries for a review. I just want a bottle. Just send us bottles. And I don't mean to be plural.
Bottles,
send us
bottles,
a bottle.
bottles.
We'll review whatever. I don't care who it's from, where it's from, in the entire
Okay.
world. Send it to
Okay.
us, and we'll review it fair and honest.
Listen, we're not that desperate, so
No. But do you
Pull
see?
it back.
You see the what I'm trying to say here?
yeah, no, you're just saying we're open. Hey, we're open for a
Yeah.
discussion. That's all we're gonna say.
That's it.
Professionally, we're open for a discussion. The point of this is we're coming up on episode 100.
Yeah. What are we doing?
What are we doing? You tell us what we're doing. Throw it out there. Let us know. What would you like to see?
Or who do you want to see? Do you want someone on the show?
Do you want episode 100 to be a revisitation of the SHOT Show? Let us know. Send us an email. Put in a comment.
We can't do another shot
We
show.
can and we will. If that's what you want, then Shot Show 2.0 for episode
We
100
need a guest for
could
that.
be real.
I think we need a fourth because I watched the Shot Show and it goes south real
You
quick.
can't even
after
get a
Shot
third.
3 or 4.
Where is Zach?
I know.
I miss you, buddy. We love you.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just giving you shit. We do miss Zach. Zach, I hope you're watching at home.
Yes.
Hope you're feeling good.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. Zach just got
Zach just we just rolled with it.
written
The
out.
show must go on.
Zach.
So,
We'll
anyways,
have him back next
we're gonna
week.
have you back for the Barrel Buddies,
I'm James.
and I'm BJ. Stick around for Barrel Buddy News Live, and we'll release that show this weekend. So,
I like that TFC. He's like, take money from non-booze companies and booze only from booze